Da 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 da. I'm not that kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no, no. Don't know the rest of the words to the song. I think it was by Blondie. Maybe in the 70s, could have been the 80s. I don't know, but it was playing at Starbucks as I ordered my coffee. I'm not that kind of girl who gives up just like that. Woohoo! Let's have a little water. Good morning, Josh. Hello, Heavy Duty. Hello, Libby. Hello, Debbie. Aussie Mom. Josh is already liking my live. Josh is gonna, whoever this Josh Agrand is, we're Facebook friends. I don't know that I've ever looked up pictures of Josh. I don't know where Josh came from. I don't know if he's local or if he's far away, like Aussie Mom probably is. But I appreciate his watching and his drinking some water with me every morning and chatting a little bit and all his love and support. Hello, Patrick Blake, North Carolina. Good morning, Steph. We had a lot of people in North Carolina yesterday. I was talking moving there. I'm not really talking about moving, but it is one of the places that I think I could find myself happily living. It's chilly here today, by the way. Hello, Steph from Missouri. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Smokey Robbins. It's chilly here. I wonder how cold it is up in the mountains in North Carolina. I hear Asheville. I mean, it might be a little hippie for me, Asheville, but I hear it's very beautiful. I think it's Appalachian State is the college. Yeah, I don't know much about it. Hello, Ghost Team, and good morning, Julie Flanagan. 66 degrees in Long Island. It's like 58 right now. I put on this little thin sweatshirt over the t-shirt I'm going to be wearing at work today. By the way, it's dangerous to wear it's dangerous to wear white clothes generally, you know. There's times I'll go out, I'll think I'll look real good. I'll be wearing a button-down, nice dress shirt, and I'll go out to, Mexican place in Naperville, and there's salsa, and there's chips, and no matter how much the risk is involved, I know the risk involved. I still do it because I can't stop eating the chips and salsa. And every once in a while, it doesn't happen every time I go, but a big glop of salsa will hit my shirt. Yesterday, I went and saw my little babies at their mama's house, and just put on this white shirt, and it's not even a fancy white shirt. But Augie was just eating some blueberry, granola bar thingy, but it was mushier than that, and he gave me a big kiss and rubbed and what have you. So, good morning, Kayla. Hello, Ghost Team. You're sitting in your favorite chair. Well, I know. I'm sorry. I understand. We all have favorite chairs. Good morning, Shannon. I appreciate you joining. We got lots of sunshiny people today, and that's so nice. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a little, sorry to hear that, Elise. This is a little show I have been doing. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Friday morning. What day is it? 14th? Be the 21st, the 20th, the 19th. I think it is August 18th. And Turtle Bear has just joined the live. I mean, what would my live show be without Turtle Bear? I've often wondered that. What would my live show? I go, what's missing to my show? What is keeping me under massive success that I'm destined to have? I know the content is good. I know that my personality is there. The wisdom, the points of view, the silliness, the funniness, the hand motions, the facial motions, the voices. Everything's perfect. And the answer was, we've been missing Turtle Bear this whole time. And now that we have Turtle Bear, the sky is the limit. But anyway, happy Friday. This is a show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking and sharing some feelings and sharing some ups and downs. This is me before one sip of coffee. This is me before one sip of coffee. And for those that have been watching a while, let's get to the coffee. Speaking of coffee, you know it's not just a show about me talking. You know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. Thank you so much for following the live creator, Lika. I appreciate that. Got a gnat joining my show today. Josh, you're jumping ahead. But anyway, I'm so excited to have my first sip at this early hour. It's just after 6 a.m. on this chilly Friday in Naperville, Illinois, although I'm officially in Warrenville. But it almost feels like Naperville. And I'm so excited to have my first sip. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, hold on 1 second here. I don't know. I was distracted a moment. Let's pretend I didn't have that. Sometimes we have to do it. Hello from Peoria. Sometimes I don't get the full experience of that first sip. I feel it's not fair for you. I feel it's not fair for me. And I feel it's not fair to the coffee. So out of respect for the coffee, I'm going to have my second very first sip of the day. So cheers again. There you go. It's hot. It's got just the right amount of cream. My barista said, "Good morning, Ken," and she had a super smiley face today. And I go, "Oh, you're very smiling." She goes, "Yeah, I'm feeling good. I've had my coffee. I'm ready to go." I've been coming to this coffee shop usually on days I work. I work at a Super Target over there. And this one's kind of nice, and the employees are very friendly. Oftentimes, I'll go to the Starbucks in downtown Naperville, and it's a neat Starbucks in a great location, which allows me to shoot in various places of our downtown. And it's a beautiful downtown, Naperville is, and I like that. But the Starbucks is so huge. It's so huge. It's got, loft kind of stuff going on and big high ceilings, and it's a huge square footage. It's got a huge footprint. It feels kind of empty and lonely versus there's a certain charm and hum to this Starbucks and a certain vibrancy because the employees are all working in close quarters and moving each other as they're preparing coffees for the drive-up. That's me being an employee, moving, preparing my coffee. Ellsworth, Illinois. Hello, Mason Lockwood. Ken Barbie needs you. Oh, don't get me started. Elise, I am 55 years old. I turned 55 about 2 weeks ago. Feels kind of good. I was talking to some people yesterday, telling them how I'm 54, and then I go, wait a minute, I'm not 54, I'm 55. There's something really round about 55, 11 times 5. There's something good about it. I don't know what it is. Hello from Raleigh. What kind of coffee did I get? I got the dark roast coffee. Not sure. I'm betting. I'm not sure which type. I just ordered the dark roast with cream. My favorite coffee they have usually is the Sumatra. I think it's got the heaviest flavor and most interesting tastes. But again, I just ordered the dark roast with cream on most days. So let's have another sip. Raleigh's North Carolina too. Another person from North Carolina. Maybe God does want me to move to North Carolina. Nah, I don't know. It'd be pretty. I do like the mountains. I do like nature. I do like trees. I think North Carolina is probably just southern enough that it's got a little bit of the southern charm, but still, there's some big, great, awesome cities. There's big, great, awesome cities in every state, but I just think there's something nice probably about North Carolina. And if I was near the mountains, I still could get some snow. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it's Friday morning. How are you guys? I hope you're well. And hospitality has been called to another life. Oh, well, okay, Turtle Bear, thank you for joining. I hope you follow my page. If you're called to another live, I won't get too jealous. I'm sure there's good reasons you'd be leaving my very exciting live and going to another live. Hello, Ike. Good morning. I don't know what I have for you today. Oh, somebody said again about the Barbie. Somebody said I need Barbie because of Ken. I'm still kind of stung about that movie. As I was picking up my kids yesterday, I was talking to my stepson. I got divorced in the last year, but I still, love my stepkids and enjoy seeing them and talking to them and what have you. And one of my stepsons is very smart, for lack of a better word. He's very smart, creepy smart almost. And he, at a very young age would have like deep political talks like above me. And I go, wow, I'm 50 years old and you're like 9. You know more about politics than I do or history. And hey, Tony, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Cheers to you, Skeeter. And anyway, we were talking about the Barbie movie, and it's interesting. He has opinions. He has strong opinions. And he hasn't even seen the dang movie. And he was kind of scolding me about my opinions of the movie. And he's probably right. He's probably right. But I didn't like the Barbie movie. I don't even know if it was supposed to be funny or not. Or supposed to be satire or not. But, Turtle Bear shared the live. Oh, Turtle Bear, you're so sweet. I appreciate you guys. My namesake, Ken, was the bad guy. And there was a bunch of Kens. I guess they make different Ken dolls. When I was little, all I remember is the blonde-haired Ken with the pretty solid muscles and good tan. And I had blonde hair when I used to have hair. And I always am able to get tan. So I like to think that the original Ken and I were most similar. But they made a variety of Kens. And they were all in this movie. And they went to war with each other, the Kens. And they were the bad guys. I don't know. What's Ken ever done to be the bad guy? Turtle Bear likes my voice. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I hear I have a good voice. People say, oh, you should do a podcast. Or you should be on the radio. I don't know. I think this is a podcast. I don't know. I have a watcher that tells me I should start one on Spotify. My fear, and I'll tell you this, is I would go over to Spotify, start my podcast, be super excited, and I'd start talking and nobody would be there. Nobody would be hearing me talk. Versus right now I have 46 people listening and I share this video to various social media platforms and it gets seen thousands of times before it's all said and done. And I don't know, it seems strange for me to start a podcast over there and say, hey, everybody, let's go over here and listen to me do the same show over there. It'll be awesome over there. There's a problem with it over here. Hello from Iceland. That is so cool. I think the tourism industry has slowed down a little bit in Iceland, I'm imagining. I'm not totally sure. I think it's probably on a lot of people's bucket lists on places to go. They've got volcanoes, they've got glaciers, they've got beautiful towns, and probably beautiful, beautiful people, I bet. And probably interesting weather. And I've said this before, my mother grew up in Scotland. So I feel somewhat akin to those people of Iceland. Not that they're directly connected, I don't believe, but I don't know. They're near each other in the ocean, kind of. So, Turtle Bear for a minute before his departure. Okay, been a while. Where did you land? Jazzlander, I don't know what you mean. I should come visit. I would love to come visit Hannah Runa. I'd love to come visit. It's been a long time since I really traveled. I've been going through stuff, working my way back, rebuilding my life, rebuilding a career, rebuilding myself, and trying to stitch together relationships as best I can. And traveling to Iceland hasn't been high on my priority list, but maybe that's my problem. Maybe it should be. Yeah. Let's have a little more coffee. Ooh, got a little steam, a little puff of steam came out of my mouth as I drank that. I felt like Puff the Magic Dragon. Hope you've all seen Meet the Parents. Land of Ice and Fire. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it's really beautiful. So I have a good friend who is an LA TV producer, a food friend who is an LA TV producer. What is my favorite dinner food? It would be lasagna. Meat lasagna with meat sauce would be my favorite dinner food. Although I say that, and I went to out for my birthday the other day, and I cheated. I felt somewhat like I was cheating on the meat lasagna. I went out with 3 friends, and 2 of them ordered the meat lasagna, and I would have felt unoriginal, to say the least, getting the meat lasagna. So I opted for the baked ziti, which was delicious and covered with cheese and awesome as well. But part of me did pine for it. And again, I felt I was cheating on it the other day. I feel very loyal. I'm faithful. I'm not a cheater. I'd like you to pass your info over to her. Okay, Turtle Bear, I'm going to follow you. Follow me. You have to follow me so you can message me. I just followed Turtle Bear, who's going to pass my info over to, hello from Malaysia, to a TV producer in LA. Well, thank you, Turtle Bear. Send me a message, and I will send you. It's going to be hard to peel me away. You know, I'm sure your friend is probably going to want to put me in a soap opera as some sort of sexy surgeon. And I'm going to say, well, I don't know. I'm currently stocking shelves at Super Target in Warrenville. I don't know that I would want to leave the glory that is my current spot in life. But I probably would. I've talked about it before. I had somebody from a reality show reach out. Haven't heard back, but I'm patient. It might be rejection. It might be just slow production because and I talked about this a bit ago. I applied for a job 2 months ago. And it was a job that would be a good stepping stone for me and a job that would put me in a lot better financial situation and a lot better situation in a bunch of different ways. But I didn't consider it necessarily my dream job, but the pay was so much significantly better, I would have taken it. And I didn't hear back. And a month passed, and 6 weeks, and 7 weeks passed. I go, well, they must not have wanted me, or must have failed the skills test, or whatever. And then like a week and a half ago, I got an email going, hey, you passed the test. We'll be reaching out for interviews. I go, wow, that was 2 months ago. You know? So I have an interview set up, so that'll be good. She does only reality TV. Well, cool. I appreciate that. Turtle Bear, is she watching today? Maybe. I don't know what sort of reality TV show I would do. A voice actor's reality TV show. Although I'm not an actor, I would imagine you'd need some acting skills. I could act as if I'm me. I could be like Eminem in 8 Mile, who could have won Best Actor for his role as himself in 8 Mile. I'm going to play myself. That's my favorite thing to play. Seeley, thank you so much for following the live creator. And Turtleberry, we're following each other, so we can message. I'll give you my info. And I appreciate any leads, even a far-fetched lead, because, I don't know, I'm a dreamer at heart. And I believe in things, and I have faith, and I have hope, and I have optimism that something really cool is coming down my pipeline. And I've had a lot of highs and lows in life, and again, recently divorced, blessed with 4 beautiful children. And if there was a movie about me, who would you want to play me? Can't say Bruce. And obviously Brad Pitt. What do you mean? Is that even a question? Is that even a question? I mean, I think Brad Pitt's got the acting chops, the physique, the rugged good looks, and the flowing hair. We're almost like doppelgangers. I'd say Mark Wahlberg, because you know I have a Mark Wahlberg crush. But he's a little short to play me. And my muscles are a little bigger than Mark's. My dance moves are a little tighter than Marky Mark's as well. So these would all be problems. So yeah, no, Bruce Willis, I wouldn't want to play me. He's a little too old. He's a little too old. I'm a spry 55. So let's have a little more coffee. I don't know how long I have for you today. I mean, I don't have a huge pressing thing today. I am looking forward to getting some work done. I think it's probably good for the soul to have a job to go to every day. And I don't go every day, but I'm currently working about 4 days a week at Super Target. And after a career of being a realtor, I was a realtor for 17 years. I think the fact that you were looking for things to do a lot of time, it was hard on me and challenging for me and maybe stressful for me. And just knowing I have work to go do today feels pretty good. And even though if it's not the work I want to be doing, it's going to be work. Going to do my job. Going to put in my 8 hours and I'm going to go home. Am I retired? No, I am not retired. Not even slightly retired. I was a realtor for 17 years. Bunch of stuff went awry, and I left that at the beginning of the year. And currently looking for my next career, my next thing, my next step on my journey that is life. It's a beautiful day. It's chilly, and again, I've been talking about it for a while. We got fall coming. Fall is a-coming. It will be here soon. There's a crispness to the air. Almost felt like I needed to throw a coat on over my sweatshirt. Network. Oh, thank you, Double A Ron. I appreciate it. Why do you ask that question? Oh, you guys are talking to yourself. Boxers or briefs, I am wearing, I don't know what they're called. They're not boxers. I think boxers for me have a little too much material. I used to wear them a little bit back in college. This might be too much information, but that's what this show's about. I used to buy silk boxers. Oh, yes, I did. I had silk boxers. And those are so light and airy and fluffy. You almost feel like you're wearing nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? But I've never been into cloth boxers. There's just a little too much material. I wear the, what are they, boxer briefs? Not boxer briefs, I don't know. But they kind of go down your leg. They look like biker shorts, but they're underwear. And they fit snug to your body. Again, TMI, I'm sure. But I can't help it. It's going to be 95 this weekend. Is that true? Is that true? I mean, I don't know if you're where I am, so maybe it won't be 95 where I am. I have no use for 95. I have no use for 95. It was like 97 and humid a 3 weeks ago, and it was quite unpleasant. I was thinking about it as I was driving in. I belong to a neighborhood pool, and did I go there yesterday? I don't think I went there yesterday, but it feels like with fall so fast approaching and the kids going back to school and Labor Day right around the corner, I don't know. I don't know what my point is, other than it's going to be a little too cold for the pool. It's certainly too cold for the pool right now. It's supposed to be 111 in Illinois. I don't know about this. I think it's going to be 95 in Naperville. Are you serious, Damian Wolf? Are you serious? Well, it might be one last hurrah at the swimming pool. I don't have much hurrahs anymore. My life's got, I don't know. I kind of have still some stuff. I certainly have some stuff. But my last hurrahs used to be revolved around partying. And now, I tell you what, it's weird giving up drinking and smoking. I mean, you're kind of removing the top 10% of the craziest times and the bottom 20% of the worst times. I think that's what giving up alcohol does to you. It immediately, and I used to have a lot of highs and lows, and I think taking out alcohol removes like some of the craziest silly wear lampshade dance on table times, and also some of the worst hangover, depression, sad I'm a loser times. So it kind of stabilizes your life. So if anybody feels that they live too much like this and this, take out alcohol and it kind of narrows the band of your life. And yeah, I am too old to party anymore. Any talents, musical, art, crafty, etc. No, I'm exceptionally untalented. But that's part of my charm. I'm certainly not artistic. I'm certainly not musical, although you heard me singing a Blondie song at the beginning of this. And if for those that have missed it, follow me on YouTube, Coffee with Ken, because I repost all these videos for those that tune in halfway through my live video and go, I wonder what he said at the beginning. I wonder what he said at the beginning. Have I ever danced on a bar? Well, there's a bar in Plainfield. When I was a young woman, back in the early 2000s, me and my friends would hop on the bar. I forget what it was named. It was a Cajun bar, and dance. But no, I never really danced on a bar. Thank you. Yeah. But I so appreciate you. I really do. I really do. It's 6:28. I usually talk for half an hour. Sometimes I'll go longer. Sometimes I don't need to. Maybe Coffee with Ken doesn't need to be a 45-minute talk every day. It can be just sharing a little bit of coffee and sharing some smiles and sharing some energy and sharing some enthusiasm. And just sharing a little bit about life and sharing a little time together and sharing some hopefully good feelings and good vibes and some optimism and some faith and some hope and some excitement for what lays ahead, because something exciting does lay ahead for all of us. And part of not knowing, or part of the excitement is not knowing exactly what lays ahead and what the future holds, and trying to live life as a series of moments, one after the next, because where we are right now is a great moment. Sitting here, slightly chilly, but that's okay, because it's almost fall, drinking a nice warm cup of coffee, knowing that in my future, and I don't like to get too far ahead, I've got some Pop-Tarts sitting in my bag waiting for me. Good morning, Boyd. Hello, TD. A lot of people say, like, thank God it's Friday. I've never been in a job where I thank God it was Friday. I mean, as a stockbroker, I was a stockbroker out of college, and that was a Monday through Friday job. But other than that, I mean, I've waited tables, I've been a realtor, both of those. You know, you do at least as much work on the weekends. I'm currently working stocking shelves at Super Target. You know, I work on Saturdays all the time. I don't think I work tomorrow. I'm not even totally sure I work today. I know I either work Friday or Saturday. If I go and try and punch in, I've had it happen, because I don't often check the schedule. I was very regular with my schedule for the longest time. And then one day I tried to punch in at my regularly scheduled time, and they said, hey, you're not scheduled today or till this afternoon. And I'm going, huh? Wait. I thought I had the same schedule all the time. And then the little computer said, no, silly, you work at Super Target. We don't do that here. That's not the type of job you have. I said, darn it. Fortunately, my boss overrode the computer and allowed me to punch in at the time I was here. So I didn't have to go back home sheepishly. I didn't know I didn't work today. I was just saying, friend, I own my business, so it'll be good. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm coming at you. Somebody's asking where am I from. I'm in Warrenville, but I'll say Naperville, Illinois, which is a beautiful town of about 145,000 people. Just west of Chicago. So anyway, let's have a little more coffee. I have stores up that way. Well, hey, somebody named Mujib just followed the live creator. I appreciate it. The Great Escape. I've heard of that. What is that? Is there a commercial? Is there a commercial? Which reminds me of Daddy's Home. The Great Escape. I don't know if anyone's seen Daddy's Home. Maybe I've seen it too often, but there's some really, really funny scenes. And it's got, I I can't even remember. Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg. Will Ferrell's like a producer for a smooth jazz station, and Mark Wahlberg's his kind of nemesis in it. And I don't know. Mark Wahlberg does the theme song for the smooth jazz station, and he wasn't supposed to. He wasn't even trying out for it, but he rocked it on his first go, and they hired him, and he got rich off the royalties. Probably won't make any sense to you that haven't seen the movie, but if you haven't seen the movie, Big Daddy's a good movie. Not Big Daddy, Step Daddy. I don't even know what it's called. I'm going to confuse the heck out of you. The Panda. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, thank you. I knew you would be. But anyway, Daddy's home. I almost feel I have a little angel watching over my show today, protecting me and answering my questions. I think I do have a little angel watching over me in life. Even at my darkest hours, maybe especially at my darkest hours, I have had a little angel smiling down on me saying, Ken, it's going to be okay. I know you feel despair or stressed or depressed or anxious or afraid, but things will be okay, and just keep going, and tomorrow's a new day, and the future is bright, so I keep going. So one more sip of coffee. I so appreciate you joining me today, and sharing part of your morning with me, sharing a little bit of coffee. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank God it's Friday. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you had a great, great night's sleep. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.